2019 season here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we talk to the young men about is, Edgewood football and stuff like that as far as, the expectations we have here, I think you got to communicate that with young men. I think sometimes as coaches we kind of keep that, league championship and stuff, and all that stuff, that the goal setting things, that we set with teams, and we talk to young men is you got to set those goals, and then from there, that's nice to have a goal set at that point. But now, what are we going to do to get there? Right. Now that's when the work starts. So we set those goals, for this coming season, and for any team, any high school team around the country, it's always to win your league championships. I mean, that was the first goal that we set for ourselves as a team. And now it's like, what do we got to do to get there? Now it's put into work. Where's the work got to happen? It's got to happen in the weight room. So December, we took our mandatory days off the state makes you take, and then it was back into the weight room. And these young men have really put in the time and effort in the weight room during the winter months, and then into the spring and out into the summer. We've had great attendance. They're working hard as a group, and they're really gelling together as a team as they work and really motivate each other to realize, hey, what happened last year. Those guys are gone. It's a new season for every team. It's a new season for us. So now it's going to be some new guys' chances to shine, and it's going to be for some of those older guys that's been playing for a while. They got to step up their game and play better than what they did last year.
Talk about what's been going on with Edgewood football right now. What's the scene looking like here in the weight room?
Good. We're very excited because one thing too is that for the public to know that this is going to be our 50th year as Edgewood football. In '69, you still had Trenton, you still had 7 Mile, 2 great school districts. A lot of pride in those groups, and they got pushed together, for economic reasons, but it worked out well. So that 1970 group, started off this, what we call this great tradition of Edgewood football, and those men that were in the 70s paved the way, laid a great foundation. Those coaches in the 70s did the same thing of what it means to be an Edgewood football player. And what we talk about being Edgewood football is we're not always going to be the most athletic group. We're not going to be the most talented group out there, but we're not going to let ourselves be outworked by any team on any given Friday night or in the weight room. We preach that. Other teams are working. Other young men are working. You got to work harder and think about what are they doing to get better today. You got to do twice of what that group's doing and those people doing. You got to push yourself. So, we're taking that pride as, 50 years of doing this. This group has something very special. They're the 50th team to play in those Edgewood helmets, have that Edgewood on their jersey, and now that's upholding that tradition of excellence of what we expect from the young men on the field, and that's work hard, outwork your opponent, and strive every day to be better than what you were the day before.
I talked to a couple of your players before I talked with you. I think they're ready.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a great group, and like I said, I think the thing about these young men, at Edgewood and the community, whatever, is they pride themselves in that. We have a lot of generational families, that come through Edgewood. So some of these young men that are on the teams, their names are going to be names that you could pull up, programs from the 70s, the 80s. Grandpa might have played here, whatever. And, they hear those stories and those expectations, and they walk in the weight room and they see the league championships up there, and they see the playoffs up there, and they understand those expectations of I play here at Edgewood. We're striving for perfection. We're striving for to be champions here.
Good luck this season, Coach.
Thank you, sir.